death threats, confirmed accusations of pedophilia. These 5 Go-animators have ruined their image with just one video or community post. And we're gonna start with the person that was arguably crowned the first Go-animator to destroy their reputation in 2024. Psychromeo07, later revealed to be the alt account of Riptide Battalion, more well known as Bryce Animates 2K5. In January 8, 2024, Psychromeo07, whose real name is Rick, would upload a video called Joe Divorces Catherine, in response to another user called Aguilarado89, or Red Eagle89 making a video calling him out for stealing characters from Technoglitch, who ironically enough, we will be talking about later. I ended up commenting on Rick's video. He responded angrily just like I was expecting him to, and then another user, who actually appears quite frequently in my comment section, ElieGlamorous99, ended up calling Rick out in a community post, and Rick unexpectedly responded by sending a death threat. I would then upload a video, which still in my channel today, in which I demonstrated just how low Rick was willing to go to quote-unquote prove his point. In late April of 2024, Riptide Battalion started a live stream, where he ended up admitting to owning the account, and everyone immediately started to condemn and heavily criticize his actions. And roughly 1 week later, in May 4th, he would close both the Riptide Battalion and second incarnation of Psychromeo07 accounts for good. He tried coming back twice, once around early to mid-May, and around 3 weeks ago. However, he has since closed both of those accounts as well. And it is very likely that he has learned his lesson, and is willing to take a long break from social media to think about what he did. The second Go-animator I'm gonna be discussing is Angel Rapper 1003, a Go-animator with over 8.4 thousand subscribers. In May 27, 2024, Angel Rapper was outed by Felina Wizard and myself as a pedophile and a pedophile after evidence came to light revolving around 2 videos he made in August 2023 and January 2024 respectively. I will not be showing footage from either of those videos, and I also do not have those videos downloaded, as if I did, I would be outed for doing the same thing that one of the Go-animators we'll be talking about later in the video did as well. In the days that followed, after my video came out, Angel Rapper lost 170 subscribers between May 27th and June 1st, 2024. He did respond to the allegations, but unfortunately in the shittiest way possible. For one, he never brought up the stuff he did. He just said that he was going to stop making new videos, and he never brought up what the allegations were specifically. He just said he was gonna quit YouTube, and that was it. He would then upload a now-deleted video in which he claimed that he was leaving YouTube all because people didn't mind their own businesses. But what Angel failed to realize was that he did something that was technically a felony, albeit censored. And somehow, after his return, he has more subscribers than he did right before the allegations. Today, before he was outed, he had 8.02 thousand subscribers, and then dropped down to 7.87 thousand. Now at the time of recording, he has 8.3 thousand subscribers, which also leads me to believe that he might be sub-botting, but whether that's the case or not, we'll never know. The next Go-animator we will be talking about is one you all are aware of. The one, the only, Technoglitch. In April 24th, 2024, Technoglitch was outed by Felina Wizard for similar reasons as Angel Rapper 1003, except that this incident took place roughly a month beforehand. Technoglitch uploaded a very, let's just say, sexual video out of two of his OC Sage and Abigail, the latter being a minor at the time that video was made. The video was uploaded in December 2022, and Abigail was born in April 2005, which would have made her 17 at the time. And before you guys say anything, the age of consent laws do not apply here, as Abigail was a minor when this video was posted. It doesn't matter if she was at the age of consent or not, sexual content out of anyone under 18 is strictly forbidden by the law. Therefore, making it CP. A few days later, he would make his very last community post before closing his channel down, later that day. I do have screenshots of his last post, but because my computer wants to be a piece of shit, I won't be able to add them in this video. Right before the closure he had just under 8.7 thousand subscribers. Riptide Italian, who I mentioned earlier, did not take this setback well in the slightest. He went on a huge rant about how Felina Wizard should have offed himself, and about how he should never have kids, and it was just fucking horrible. I talk about his behavior more in depth in my channel, so I'll leave links to those videos down below. Needless to say, Techno got what he deserved. He had it coming for over a year and a half at this point. And it's safe to say that he is done with social media, indefinitely. Next up, you probably won't recognize him from the profile picture, but I'll tell you who this is. This is Fisher Midnight Gemstone Dude 2K3, who once had 33,000 subscribers to his name. In early April 2024, he was called out for sharing and saving CP when exposing Sean Sullivan back in 2022, who ironically is also a pedophile. Now, here's a little lesson from Drew the Animation Guy 2003. If you're sharing and or saving CP from another user, even if it's to expose them, it is still illegal, because you saved it onto your computer. Once you download or share CP, even if it's to expose someone, the IP address where you downloaded it from will be tracked down by the police, who will immediately be alerted. Tons of people started to condemn his actions and started hating on him. Since the scumbag was called out, he has lost almost 1,000 subscribers, the largest subscriber loss from any Golemator I'd ever seen, but I may be wrong. If there's another Golemator who suffered a bigger subscriber loss, please let me know. And no, channel closures and terminations do not count, for those wondering. And the final Golemator on the list is someone I've also talked about on this channel before. Darkness Gothic Kumi, formerly known as Ice Willow 9 and Gothic Willow Darkness. In June 2nd, 2024, I would upload a video covering the situation. I couldn't find the original post, where she admitted her wrongdoings, so I'm assuming she probably deleted it. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go off of what I said in my video about her. For one, she was making threats towards Tingnations 900, who is just as bad as Willow. Neither of them were in the right in this situation. Although Ting doesn't deserve the threats Willow gave him, both of them were still in the wrong. Another thing she did was that she was obsessing over Morris King and Stack. I go more in depth in a video dedicated to her, so I'll leave a link to that video in the description as well. But this post that I'm about to show on screen is just baffling to me. She starts off by saying that she was getting slandered and people were still attacking her and making the situation worse. Willow, I really do wonder why people are slandering you. I just wonder. I guess it's an unsolvable mystery. I will have to search for eons just to find the answer. Oh wait, I think I found the answer. It's because you sent your fucking fans to attack Ozzy, sent threats to Tingnations 900, and were obsessing over two users. Willow, are you seriously trying to convince people to sweep your actions under the carpet? That's not gonna do jack shit. Once information comes out about you, that's it. Your career is finished, just like all the other people that were mentioned here today.